Consider subbing to my Patreon. It's only $3 and you get complete access to uncut early and exclusive reactions that you get to decide on and influence. Thanks, guys. Is this young Sign? Looks like it. Him and his friend. Yo, his design looks serious. There's a Sony FX3 photography magic spell. Very charismatic kid off the rip. All about that ambition, man. That's sick. Long live friends. Another Sign focus episode, it seems like. 400 years? Oh wow, he's past his due date. Imagine she pulls up and he's dead. He's just bones. Yeah, dude, 400 years? Nah, okay, we're gonna pack this up. Yup, a week max. Oh, grab your boyfriend's hand, go ahead. There he is. Oh, you could tell he's really old. Who are you? That's rude. I told you. Decrepit is crazy. Oh wow, so he's fine. He's not senile. Give me your leg, boy. That would have been it for you. Yup. Yeah, leaving your guard down. If you're not attempting your defense, your body's a lot weaker. Oh, damn. A win is a win. Bro got hit by a Razor scooter right in the shin. Hell yeah. No, a week. Scary to think about. Without Fern, that would really be what Frieren would do. Just stick around a random town because she knows someone there for a decade. Sark. He's y'all's protector, man. Well, he's got a friend now, so start carrying him. Wow, yo, Stark is strong. His ass just got home from football practice. Ways of the warrior, Stark, you gotta keep up that training. Stark's like, yo, this guy is strong. Look how happy she is, man. She's really changed from like the first few episodes to now. Nice. Interesting. Interesting. Dude, the artwork is insane. That's so beautiful. That must be rough though, knowing you live for so long and marrying a human. That sucks. And he did. Aww. Yo, whoever composed this soundtrack, bro. Yeah, people that'll live forever. I wonder why elves age so slowly. Absolutely. This dude is sick, man. Oh wow, he really showed her. Of course. Sometimes that's all you need. Oh, we're heading to areola. We're just heading to nipples. Brother, has nobody told you yet? You're 100 years late. He's cooked already. Honestly, you should have just told him. Said that shit 80 years ago. God, I got to see you right before I died, man. Take care, baby. Aw, bro. You got to remember her face, man. Yo, directions back then are terrible. Oh, his friend. Johnny Depp, man. Right. That's such a convenient spell. Left a strong impression. Yep. Wow. Bro. Look how smug he looks. What? Yeah, okay. What kind of a fucking name is that? Wow. And you just went along with that? But like, you didn't even have a goatee back then. Exactly. Weird people, weird charismatic people leave the strongest impressions on everybody. That's just facts. Wow. I swear, bro, he better not be dead. This is gonna be so depressing if at the end of this sign just sees his bones. Stubborn old woman. Yep. Wow, even she knows it. That's cool. How far is it? Wow. How does a simple errand turn into a magma dragon? What the f— Good luck with that, bro. He started smacking it harder. Damn, Stark. Yo, Stark, I'm gonna need you to put in some more work if you're gonna live up to Aizen. But you guys are all introverted. Oh, Himmel? Himmel statue? Maybe not. Wow. I love how they draw parallels between a bunch of I love the show in general, but yeah. Is that Kraft? And that kind of does look like Sign in this Frieren, but that might be Kraft. Literally, yeah. He was a hero that saved the world once. And that's how he was like, do you know who I am? Wow, bro. But way before, like, him or any of them. Jeez. Yup. Zero clue. His friend. Oh, wow. It's impossible, man. Alexander the Great conquered most of the known world before the age of 23, and barely anybody talks about him. Not that he was a hero, but still. Facts. Stand the test of time. Yeah, just get on some trenbolone. Don't do that. I'm not condoning that. Literally goatee. Yeah, I mean he looks like Johnny Depp now, so. Wow. True to his ideals. Tour. Oh, that's far away from where we're going. Splitting up time. It's the last we see a Sign. Gonna die a brutal death without us. I mean, don't forget your goals. Well, there you have it. That was season 1, episode number 16 of Frieren Beyond Journey's End. Thankfully, we have 2 back-to-back cores of this anime, but it won't be back until I believe January 5th. So this will be the last Frieren episode for a little while before they get back from their little break, their little holiday break or whatever. And it's a great episode to end off on. Like I said in the reaction, this show draws a lot of parallels between the characters' past experiences and also separate story arcs across villages, and they do it better than any other show I've really ever watched. Like the way it all connects to each other and comes back and makes you feel like a sense of fulfillment when you remember some of these things and grow alongside the characters. For example, the old man couldn't remember his wife, her face, her voice, anything, her mannerisms, which is really sad, but it's just the truth of living to 400 years old and slowly losing your mind anyways. It's gonna be tough to remember stuff like that when every other day you're making a new memory or doing something that would stifle your old memories. And then that parallel is drawn alongside the heroes like Kraft. Nobody knows who Kraft is. Kraft is still alive. He ain't even died yet. And nobody knows who Kraft is, especially not his human friend who is a priest. It's sad, but it's like a really clear parallel drawn between those 2 story beats, and they're both resolved faithfully. The whole old man thing, it's actually really sick. Like you could see it on Frieren's face, like she perked up when she saw him, because it's kind of like what Frieren said. It's very difficult to reminisce about the past with anybody nowadays other than Aizen, but they lived every day of their lives together, so it's nice to be able to see someone who isn't Aizen who also knows about stuff like that, you know? Having lived so long, 400 years is a long time, especially with the average life expectancy of dwarves only being 300. It makes sense that she would want to speak with this guy for a long time before he died, before he passed, reminisce about what times were like back then. Although nobody seemed to want to tell him that the Demon King is dead, so I guess he's still somewhat in the dark about what's transpired, but Hey man, I would have told him personally, but at least something good came out of that talk because he was able to dream about his wife and remember her voice, her face, and stuff like that. And that's not something we humans really have to deal with. I can meet a person and forget really what they look like and what they sounded like the next day if I only talk to them once, right? And it depends on how much of an impact and how intent you were actually listening. But if you're spending your entire life with someone as a human, it's really difficult to forget that unless you have obviously like remembrance diseases and stuff like that. So it's not something that most humans really have to deal with. So seeing it in practice, I guess, is not a really good way to say it, but a way to say it, I guess, in dwarves who live so long. And Frieren, I'm sure she'll be like that eventually too as she gets further and further along. I don't know how elf memory works, but it's sad. So that whole thing of him dreaming her is like, hit me right here, man. It you know, makes you feel good and happy inside that he finally got to see the woman, the love of his life. He's been protecting this town for hundreds of years at this point just because of her. Same thing with the old lady. I mean, she probably didn't open up to literally anybody but the warrior gorilla. And, you know, priest goatee priest here didn't really make her open up, but her being able to share that experience with somebody other than warrior gorilla, who she had probably met years ago at this point, is also a really nice sentiment. Because I don't know, as you get older, and especially her nature and personality as a person, it's just harder and harder to converse with people and not be lonely, and that's so sad. But you know, Sign came to the rescue and was able to get some information as well, which sucks though, because that does mean he's splitting off from us. Well, he said he's gonna think about his decision, but I'm sure he's gonna split off from us. Like, don't lie to yourself like that. That's what you came out here for. It's just one of those things where it sucks, and we are in desperate need of a healer like Sign, especially one as a prodigy as he is. Because if we came across a village like that, Sleeping Plant Village, without Sign, and we didn't leave it, we'd be cooked. It does suck, but you know, it has to be done. We can't hold him back from growing and finding his best friend just because of our own selfish reasons or whatever. So, but we'll be finding out if he did end up leaving in the next episode on January 5th. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Follow my Patreon in the comment section and the description down below. It is only $3 and you get complete access to uncut, early, and exclusive reactions that you get to decide on and influence. That should be it, guys. I appreciate you guys watching. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.